What's up, YouTube? Just wanted to do a little update on the FSL200 project. I got everything pretty much going well. Still a lot of work to do. I decided on a body. Don't mind all this. My 3D printer's acting like a piece of crap. Anyways, it's still good for mock-up. The grill came out pretty good. I didn't design the rat rod body or anything. I downloaded it off a Thingiverse. And I got in touch with the guy who designed it and hoping to get the solid model that I could edit so I could change a couple things on the next 3D print. Anyways, the grill's fine. I'm good with the grill. Pretty much a rolling chassis. If anything, everything's loose, so it's wiggling a little bit. But you got some of that, and everything's real tight. I've been working on the servos, so let's take this off. As you can see, this thing's just a piece of crap. I broke it. My printer's offsetting, and then the filament's getting stuck. I don't know what. I'm working on that. There's another attempt. You can see where it got offset. I'm not sure. Either the belt slipping or something. Anyways, I'm not too worried about that. The tranny's in. This bracket is for the servo. It's not on it right now, but those two holes here line up with that, and it bolts there. And I'm trying to make everything just bolt solid, so everything's solid. I got a little work on the clutch to do, but it's lined up. It's pretty good here. The tranny was a little hard to put in, so my adjustable theory about changing gearing and everything is not simple, but it is doable, and if you're a machinist, easy. So you can see the bolts. You can see the bolts where it's holding the tranny to it. They're gapped. Well, I'm going to make some spacers that go in there, and I'll measure it with gauge blocks to make it all perfect when I like my mesh. So I can measure it, and then I'll just cut some round spacers to go in there, and it'll all be just solid as a rock. I already plan on changing this servo because it just sticks out too far. Now I made this bracket for the servo. This is the original one, but I figured out I can flip this over and use it as a partial spacer, and the servo will be in that much closer. So it'll go from here to, to around there, but lower. So that's what I'm working on. Everything's a pretty snug fit. There's the underside. So let's see if I can get it stood up here. So I made all these bars. So I had to bend this one so it went around the motor, because you can see it's just right at the maximum limit. But it's because I don't want it to be really off-road crawler. I want it to be more low rider and street. But you could just put big shocks in here and jack it up, and it'd work fine too. But anyway, so that's with that. I had to extend this shaft because this is all Traxxas Revo training, what everybody uses. I borrowed the idea from all of YouTube. These are eBay. All billet and great, but the bearings suck. I mean, look at the slop in that bearing. This is a press fit on there with a pin, so it's not me. It's that bearing in there, just crappy. So I ordered some new bearings. And then on this end, I had to shorten the shaft, but it's all fitting pretty good. Yeah, no binding, no issues. I have some gaps in here, but that's because I wanted the axle up a little higher. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut that difference off of these bottom ones, so these will all be solid, because I want them all solid. Other than that, I got the header pipe. I got all the gaskets. Here's the servo that'll be mounted real close here for the forward reverse. I think that'll look pretty good. And then for the back, the solids that I got from Thingiverse came with a bed, but I'm thinking about just leaving it like this and maybe turning on the lathe like a keg looking fuel tank, and just leave the back like that. I kind of like the way that back looks right there. I got all the glow plug. This is the starter and all that. That's the fuel tank that came with it. You know, and I think that'll fit right in there real nice, fit in here real nicely. Because there's plenty of room in there, especially on this side where that little servo will be tucked in. And so that can all be hidden. And the keg gas tank in the back. I've been buying clutches to just see what I want. And I got a bunch of extras in case I want to do something else. I bought some extra of these. And then the wheels I really like. These wheels on the back aren't going to go there. I got the matching rims. I'm working on some tires. I found some on eBay used. These are from 5 years ago, but I really like them. The guy just wants too much money for them. Here's one of the, yep. Anywho, I gotta turn that pin down. I got a little work to do on the clutch still, but it's all, you can see the bearing. I don't have the screw in there to hold everything captive because I running into some clearance, but it'll all fit perfect. What else? That's about it, you know. I pretty much mock everything up on the 3D printer first, so, you know, there's a motor mount that wasn't the way I wanted it, and then that's the first tester of the frame. And then, like I say, my 3D printer's acting up. You can see how it just like offset the first grill. Sucked. Anywho, that's where we're at. I'll try to upload one soon once I get the servos all mounted, which actually will probably be tomorrow. Just don't tell boss man, I might be sneaking in some work. But all the CNC work I've been doing on my mill in the garage, it works pretty good. Well, that's it. Let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, all that BS. And let me know what you think. Bye.